guys, happy Easter. Welcome back to Quarantine Quick Talk. Have a good segment. I'm excited for this one. For our guests, we have Mia and Gillian. So, thank you for coming to the little talk show today. Why don't you tell us a bit about yourself?
Okay, so I'm Mia. I'm a German exchange student, currently living in New Mexico. And yeah, so quarantine is actually pretty great, not getting too bored. But yeah, I'm Gillian, and I'm her foreign exchange student sister, or her host sister. It's really sunny here, so we're getting good tans while quarantined, and it's been fun.
That's great. That's great. So it seems like you both are doing great. So that's awesome. Glad to hear that. Jillian's parents are your host parents. How are they dealing with this whole thing?
Well, my dad has to take off a lot of shifts, so he's home a lot. But it's really fun. My mom's done a lot of puzzles, a lot of cleaning. I don't know. But yeah, I think they're pretty calm. I mean, we're not allowed to, go out and see friends or so. But, let's take the precautions. But,
That's normal. How is it to be a foreign exchange student, bringing yourself to the United States, having, a host family that's not, your biological family?
I think it's a super fun experience. And it's, something new, you know? You, go into the unknown. You don't know what you're gonna do and who you're gonna meet and stuff. But I know that it's so great. It's the best decision I've ever made because I love my family so much, and everyone I met is so fun and super cool. So, yeah, it's really, really fun.
That's great. That's great. Were you nervous when you first got into, that plane and headed off to the U.S.?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like everyone is kind of nervous, but kind of excited, too, because, it's a whole new thing. And since I've never been in the U.S. before that, I didn't know what to expect or what is waiting for me. Bunch of cowboys. But, yeah, so I was a little nervous, but that changed real quick.
It's always good, I guess, to come to a new place and just feel welcome. It's great to get someplace and then you're like, could be my second home.
It is my second home.
Do you have any advice for any future foreign exchange students who want to possibly do something like this?
Yeah, sure. I mean, don't really be afraid of it because it's gonna be great, and don't compare yourself to other exchange students because you'll have a whole different experience than they do, and don't even think oh, they're doing that and I'm not. I'm just staying home. But just try to make the best out of it, and even if you get homesick at some point, I did. At first, I got homesick in the evenings sometimes, but it actually helped to just, do more with my host family and, I mean, you can talk to your parents and, FaceTime them and see them, and then you know that they're doing good, and to let them know that you're doing good, too, is also really good for them. But yeah, so don't even worry. Just try to go out and do as much as possible.
Great words of advice from Mia. You heard it right here, folks. How is your family in Germany dealing with all of this? I'm assuming they're very worried about you. Do you think that there's something that maybe they would have changed?
So my family is doing pretty good. They're really calm about it. They're just I'm just a little worried about my grandparents. But they haven't got out of the apartment for 2 weeks now, so they should be good. But, I mean, I talk to them every single week, once or twice a week.
And that's
to
great.
To make sure that they're okay and to let them know that I'm doing good. And I don't think they would have changed it, honestly. I think they would support me.
That's really great. Pandemic-wise, so we're speaking about this whole COVID-19, U.S. and Germany. What are some of the differences that Germany is allowing their kids to do that the U.S. is not?
I feel like the quarantine kind of started at the same time. And in Germany, it's still you're allowed to go outside. Same as here, but I feel like in Germany, most of the especially the teenagers, are still, like, hanging out. I mean, some do here, too, or whatever.
Yeah, it's just about the same. But they have more restrictions, I feel.
Yeah, they do.
And we haven't, I feel like we're catching up to all of our restrictions of how many, like, people can go into stores and, like, you know.
Especially seeing with how bad Italy is doing right now. They're saying that the U.S. is like, I think it's 2 weeks, they said, behind. It's supposedly supposed to get worse, which we knew that this was going to get worse no matter what. It's just a matter of how it's going to get worse. And I'm just not ready for that.
Yeah, me neither. I'm kind of scared to, like, someone, like, having me fly home.
Yeah, I feel that it's safer for her to be here than it is in Germany, because just in her city alone is way more cases than there is in New Mexico. But the thing is, are they going to close, like, the border airlines and all the stuff that will prevent her from going home even further?
And I totally agree with that, especially with these exchange students going on the plane, surrounding themselves with all of these other exchange students. Who knows who they've hung out with, especially bringing it back to the elders. It could put a lot of people at huge risk.
Well, I feel like it's going to get worse, but we can't get better if it's, like, doesn't get to that worst point, and we can build from there. So I feel like it's not going to get as worse, since we're taking so many more precautions and learning so much more about it. So I feel like it could get better really soon.
Yeah.
So like, worst point.
Don't worry, try to stay healthy.
Wash your hands.
Stay calm and positive. It's all going to get over at some point. We just have to wait until then.
As I mentioned in the previous episode, a lot of people are still hanging out with their friends in, like, big groups. And I don't understand how their parents are allowing that to happen.
Yeah, we got really in trouble one time from almost doing that. We were out playing tennis, and we saw some friends, and we started playing tennis with them. And when our parents came to pick us up from the tennis court, they were like, "Who are these people?" And, like, got really mad at us for the longest time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But that was, like, at the start of quarantine.
Yeah,
That's kind of a long time ago. But
Well,
yeah,
I think at the beginning of quarantine, people hung out with their friends.
But I still feel like here, especially, like, New Mexico, people are still hanging out. And I feel like if just everybody would stay home.
I don't understand some people sometimes. What are 3 things you both are looking forward to when this is over?
I guess just hanging out with friends.
seeing people. Oh my gosh.
Like, I don't know, just, like, go to the movies, do stuff, like, outside.
Go to the mall. Oh my gosh.
Like,
I want to go to the mall. Go back to school, honestly, next semester or next year. And then, you know, go camping, go boating. Honestly, go to an amusement park.
I'm sure we'll do a lot more than we used to after this pandemic is over.
I feel like this pandemic actually makes us think about what we really appreciate. Even if we, like, say we don't like school at all, now that we don't have school, we know that we actually like it.
It brings a lot of gratitude, thinking that we always have a mall, we're always going to have online shopping, but you miss going to the mall even more. You miss hanging out with your friends. You miss that connection with them at school. And, I don't know, sports. I miss them a lot. Yeah.
Definitely. Once everything got canceled, it was kind of like a signal, we're just done for the rest of the year.
I feel bad for the seniors. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, me too.
For the seniors, that especially, I feel so bad for them. They didn't know that the last day that they were going to walk into their high school was that one Friday.
We had that day off.
Yeah. No, I feel bad for all the people who, like, left stuff in, like, PE lockers and just, like, their textbooks. Like, everything's just, like, stuff in the school.
So they didn't let you guys go back into your school and get some of those things, even though that they knew that the rest of the school year was going to be canceled?
I mean, if you call ahead to the school, I think they do let they grab a janitor and they will, if you tell them your locker number, they will go and get it for you. But I don't think that's been happening anymore. Congrats, freshmen. Your freshman year is over. Yeah, we're all in this together. Wash your hands and happy Easter. Woo!
Thank you to Mia and Gillian for being great guests. This was a really good topic to discuss. I feel like it's good to explain what's going on around the world, especially around the world. It is worse in a lot of places. And it's different living situations and different things that are happening. Really appreciate you all for tuning in. This has been some Quarantine Quick Talks.